Hey guys, I'm Bulma, and this is my fish out of water, Pip.
Help. Help me.
Dark. We're doing some South Park, the Fractured Butthole.
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 I see what you did there, South Park. Well, it wasn't very clever, was it? Let's be real.
My niece could do this. You know how... Gosh, I see pictures of my nieces and nephews. I haven't seen them in like 10 years. Like, they were wearing diapers still. I see pictures of them they post on Facebook, and I'm like, man, you guys look like... I mean, they have all this stuff I never had. Like, they're already, like, little tech geniuses, and...
I know, right?
It's crazy, you know, I see kids walking around with freaking iPhones and tablets, and I'm like, I had a Game Boy.
Well, I didn't have my first computer. I had a Game Boy and stuff like that, but I didn't have my first computer until I was like 10, something like that.
I never even had my own computer until I moved out when I was 18. My dad was nice enough to give me his second computer because he had one in his room. But I mean, back in the day, you know, you just used the family computer, that old big ass brick, and played Minesweeper and
Well, that's what I meant by
pinball.
That's what I meant by I got my first computer when I was 10.
Oh, you said so I just assumed.
Oh, no, it wasn't mine.
I was like, you lucky bastard.
Oh, no,
I didn't have
no.
my own.
I was using a computer when I was 10, let's put it that way.
Yeah, you know, and I had two other sisters, so I have to share the computer between them, and then if my parents needed it for interweb reasons, I don't know. Didn't really do much on there but email, I think.
Well, I mean, I think it's cool. I mean, my daughter's been using the computer since she was a little kid, you know. She's better with it than me. And I feel totally lost to my own generation already. Oh, well.
It's kind
There's always next lifetime, right?
Yeah.
Shit.
It's kind of funny though. I remember when I was in school, they didn't offer any like video game courses or clubs or anything like that, or like tech design stuff. It was all, you know, animal, like veterinary stuff, and you know, the basic stuff, math and but yeah, looking at programs they have nowadays, like just even for starting like at middle school, they have video game design programs you can take and web design. I'm like, what? I like that. That's cool that they're the schools are kind of, I don't know, they're, what's the word? You know, like back
Coming into the new age.
Yeah, like how a few years
About
ago,
time.
you know, they're thinking, oh, you can't this isn't a living. You can't make a living off of games or.
Oh, yeah, no, I got laughed at when I said that as a kid. You know.
And look at where we are now.
Oh no! When I was a kid, you know, I wanna design games and things to do with video games because I find it very interesting. Okay, Sam. Now, here's the list of what you can actually be.
Yeah, you know, I thought, oh gosh, I have to be a doctor or something like that, and
Well, see, my big gripe is that we teach kids that the only way to be successful is to be a high-powered lawyer or a doctor or you know, some ridiculous thing that you need all the years of schooling and college and, you know, to even have a chance at being successful. Meanwhile, we don't tell our kids that, hey, you know, you can make a good living being a carpenter or learning a trade or anything like that. No. God forbid.
No idea. Well, she's not in the union. Excuse me.
And then meanwhile, they're teaching kids. Oh God.
Okay, cool. Thank you. Bye.
They were teaching special ed kids in my middle school how to be janitors.
no.
I swear to God. I saw it. I saw it with my own two eyeballs. Like, hey kids, this is the best you can amount to.
Jeez.
Picking up trash at the school. That's disgusting. I don't know, I have a big gripe with the whole school system and all that. But, you know, that's neither here nor there.
Ugh.
Yeah. Absolutely. the point of this being is that you can make a living in all manner of ways. You know what I mean? Don't get pigeonholed into thinking that the only way to have a successful, happy life is to have a high-paying, high-powered job. Don't get me wrong, it helps, okay? Don't get me. I'm not trying to dissuade anyone in the process of becoming a high-powered lawyer or doctor. More power to you. But there are more than one. There's more than one route to happiness, guys. Got to keep an open mind.
Mm-hmm. Indeed. Oh. This part, I don't know why it befuddled me super hard. And these little orbs, I was like, I feel like this is something I can get something from, but
It does look like something.
maybe I'm just not hitting it the right way or farting at it right, but it was bugging me, and took me a while to realize what to do with this box.
It's okay. Little fuddling around. It's good for the heart. It's been a while since I've screwed around with puzzle games. I tend to avoid them.
Me too.
I tend to avoid puzzle games just because I'm pretty shit at puzzles. But, you know.
I mean, looking at it, it's so plain, like, oh look, there is a rectangular shape in between the tire and the garbage can. You're so close, Bulma! You're right there! You're cold!
Yeah.
I give up on life.
Yeah, you can look at that frustration on the character. Like, damn it. Why am I being controlled by a goob?
Just questioning my every move. Like, someone hand the controller to someone else.
I know, she gets so worried about it. She's like, I think we have to go through and trim all this stuff down because the video is just unwatchable because there's so much dead space in it. I'm just like, calm down. Everything's fine.
Oh my gosh.
People understand that some people are a little special and they need time to figure out the puzzles. Ah!
Yay.
But
Fart knocker.
This is specifically why I tend to avoid puzzle games. I mean, I was playing Tomb Raider, I guess, it's not really a good example of a puzzle game, but just some of the puzzles, and even Tomb Raider, I'm sitting there scratching my ass for 10 minutes going, how the hell do I make this shiny object interact with the other shiny object in the damn room? It's terrible, guys.
You know what? While we're waiting for me to figure out this puzzle, I think it's time for a little story.
Uh-oh. What's the story?
When I was 7 or 8, I remember there was this goody two-shoes girl in my classroom, and she was always she wasn't really mean to me or anyone, and she's just, better for me. And,
What?
I don't know.
What was that?
I didn't like her. I don't know.
Okay.
I remember...
Typical catty women behavior.
Hey.
Ah!
It was story time in class, and, you know, we're all sitting around the teacher on the rug, pretzel style, and she was sitting kind of next to me. I just ripped ass and then started scooting away from her, going like, ew! And scooted away from her, and everyone else started to scoot away from her really fast.
Oh, jeez.
And I never told anyone it was me to this day.
Oh, man. The deep, dark secret of Bulma.
Mess with me and I'll fart and blame it on you.
Oh, how wonderfully related to South Park.
Especially since I think while I was talking, I threw a fart at a tool shed over there.
Oh my goodness, that's incredible.
Real clutch.
I hope so desperately that one day the girl who you ripped ass next to and blamed it on listens to this video, and finally her justification for the story, she'll be like, "No, guys, listen, I told you it wasn't me for years, years and years, and no one believed me. I have proof." Oh, jeez.
I never know what happened to her because I was.
Crying.
Oh, let's see.
I'm crying.
Oh shit, lava. Fuck. We're screwed, guys. Let's see what happens. Will we make it out of the lava?
Uh-oh.
I love these.
General disarray.
I love these little title cards for the.
Me too.
Kid, you and Butters are taking this way too far. Yeah, it's time to teach you a lesson. That won't be as easy as you think. Partner, look out!
Never is.
Vámonos.
You didn't think it would be this easy, did you? You know, for a second there, I kind of did. I love Kill Bill. I love the first movie.
It's been a while.
Second one's pretty good too, but I mean, come on. There's something so wonderfully cheesy and over the top about that, cause you know the scene. You know the scene where she's cutting up all the Yakuza dudes. I think they're Yakuza. Whatever. There's some Yakuza dude listening to this at home. Oh.
Oh fuck.
Pip is on the list.
More minions.
Please don't chop off my fingers. I like having all 11 of them.
Wait.
What? Wait, what? You know, the normal number. Oh, jeez.
Oh, I really hated this fight because there's a lot of lava.
A lot of lava.
And I just kept I kept
Lava.
running over it like an idiot. And I'm just like, ah! Every 10 seconds a little burst of flame comes on my character. And I'm just like,
Well, I mean, you
lava!
what can you say? You're on fire.
On fire.
This girl is on fire.
See?
I indeed saw it. You got chaos by disarray or something like that.
General Disarray is coming to spank all the butts. But we're gonna spank his first.
Butt spankers unite.
Yeah!
Spank them hams.
Oh gosh.
Microaggression.
Oh!
I love microaggression.
Me too.
Well, I can't do shit here.
What's the guy's name?
PC Principal.
PC Principal. I love PC Principal.
Me too.
I mean, it's because we are incredibly politically incorrect over here at the Daily Brief.
Yeah.
Now, we make great pains to come off as very PC in our videos because we want to be welcome to everybody and not be rude little shits.
Yeah.
But you know, push come to shove, we can we can get down and dirty.
You know how to rustle?
We know how to rustle. We know how to scrap.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yep.
Don't listen to me. We don't know how to scrap.
Oh man. Well, the mecha minion thing, like, it's 2 minions in one.
I feel like
It's like a double stack burrito.
I was gonna say I feel like that's already pretty racist
I
for
mean,
some reason.
it's the tinfoil.
But then you said the burrito thing. I think that made it very incredibly racist.
No, it's the tinfoil. They're just wrapped together.
Yeah, you're gonna make them a little tortilla bed.
The world shall be chaos, and lava shall be
Oh jeez. And then the green sheets can be the lettuce.
It should be the ground beef.
Oh my gosh. We're having too much fun today, guys. Sorry. Bulma's got me in hysterics here. Quit it, you're making me laugh too hard. I pulled the muscle. You just got dunked on.
Oh, so I was just telling Pip about this before we started recording.
Oh.
There was
Yeah, onto
yesterday.
the topic hour, okay guys?
Yeah,
On the topics.
Like,
We have something written down. We have some stuff for you today.
yeah. Yesterday, Capcom reinstated that there's going to be a lot of free content and DLC and updates coming for Monster Hunter World, and it's not even out yet. They must be hyped, or like what you were saying.
I think they are incredibly
Banking on it super hard.
banking on it super hard being a big, massive success. So they're like, you know, they pushed for the free beta for everybody if you own a PS4 or Xbox, I believe. Don't quote me on the Xbox. They had this, they had 2 open betas. They're announcing free DLC updates before the game's even out.
Yeah, there's gonna be this new big
Yeah,
monster. Sounds really gnarly.
guys, it's not out of the goodness of their heart. They're invested in this being a smash hit. That's why there are no loot boxes. That's why they're gonna toe the line. This is gonna be a freaking awesome game. Because they're trying to break through into the market here with it. I watched a video to the extent of talking about this and stuff. But, yeah, man, I don't know. I'm excited for it. It looks good to me. It looks promising. We'll see. Wow, but yeah, free DLC coming out. I don't believe there's any like announced plans for paid DLC of any type.
I haven't heard anything yet.
So I mean, look forward to it on the horizon, guys. Looks like you can kind of bank on it being like worth your money, and because they're gonna try and make it a good game because they want it to be successful here and break out hit and create a whole market off of this thing. It's really big in Japan and
Yeah, apparently there's a bunch of 3DS games or DS games.
yeah, there's
for
a bunch.
it.
This is a big series, so they're trying to smash into this market and make a name for themselves. So you can just anticipate that this will be a really good game. If I'm wrong, I will totally rescind my opinion. I'll make a whole damn video talking about why Pip was stone cold wrong. But I feel pretty confident in saying it's gonna be a good game.
Yeah, I don't feel like we're gonna have to come out with any videos talking shit about it, and spreading the word like, no, don't get this. Like,
I'll be the first one. I'll be the very first person to start to screaming meanies if I don't know, loot boxes start popping up in it, or pay to win stuff. Whatever. I don't really care for DLC. I do like DLC.
Yeah.
But be careful with it. I'm really jaded at this point. I'm super jaded.
It's like, oh, okay, so you just chopped up the game and you're selling it in parts. Okay.
Yeah. Now,
Okay.
And now in the case of it's been a few months and you've clearly been working on it, and then you want to sell me something after the fact because you want to, reinvigorate enthusiasm for the game, etc., something like that. Think Bloodborne. Think Dark Souls. I'm so much more on board with that. Think Horizon Zero Dawn.
Oh, yeah.
Okay, that is a much more recent example. the game came out, they said, we're not planning any DLC for it. We're going to see how the game sells, and then we'll come back to it. Oh, what a revolutionary idea.
Oh.
Like, hey, we're going to actually, make sure the game's fun and sells well. And then if it does, we'll go and invest in future DLC. I bought it. It's awesome. Super awesome. Horizon Zero Dawn's the titties! The titties! Egret Simulator.
Yeah.
I love Egret. No spoilers. I don't want to cry. I don't want to cry.
Not today.
Not today. All
I
right.
shed my tears. Uh-oh.
Meanwhile, at the Hall of the Super Best Friends.
Let all debts be forgiven and all slaves free. Mwah.
What we were just watching. I was just watching her play Kingdom Hearts, and he was totally in there.
Yeah.
So, copyright. Somebody's gonna get sued.
What?
I don't know.
Who?
In Kingdom Hearts,
Yeah.
that was the thing. It looked exactly like that.
Oh, because I think that's the
Or was that what they were ripping on?
because
I don't even know.
that looked and sounded like it's supposed to be the MCP from Tron, which I believe is
Okay.
Disney, which Disney, Square Enix.
Okay,
Kingdom
yep,
Hearts.
fair enough. I'm gonna retract my statement. I sound like a big butthole. Sigh.
That's
What's
like-
next on the topics?
Well, we didn't talk about the Xbox One PUBG ad that was pulled down by Microsoft after
Oh,
the
yeah.
plagiarism.
Yeah.
A fan claimed that the company copied their artwork for an advertisement for PlayerUnknown Battleground, and Microsoft has since pulled the advertisement. Good.
Yeah, that's they got called on it.
Yeah.
Good enough for them to acknowledge it instead of just doubling down and going, no.
Well, at least it's not like with The Life of Black Tiger, where they're still using
Life of Black Tiger.
that cover someone did on YouTube of a song from an anime. Still using that in their ad that they're promoting the shit out of for Life of Black Tiger. And
If you guys haven't heard, Life of Black Tiger is this absolutely shit awful game on PlayStation Store.
Yeah.
I think it's a mobile app that you can get on Android for free, but they're selling it for $15 or some such nonsense.
what do you do, hunt humans? What is the point of,
No, it's
I've seen
it's
the
the most
tracking.
it's the most terrible looking game I've
it
seen in a while. And Sony's just completely quiet on the fact of why it's on its storefront, why it's that much money, why it's a steaming pile of garbage.
Yeah, I just looked. I got my phone in my hand. The Life of Black Tiger is free on the Android Play Store.
There you go.
Google Play Store.
Why they're promoting a thing on their YouTube channel using someone's stolen music?
What the fuck was that, you asshole?
That wasn't it stolen music originally? Some guy did a cover of.
It was a song. Yeah, he did a cover of a song from an anime,
Okay.
and so
So this is twice stealing.
yeah, they're
2 times
taking
the
this,
stealing.
this guy's rendition of the song and the people who own that anime and the artist shit
Pretty shady. Pretty shady to say the least. Why Life of Black Tiger is on PlayStation Store? Nobody knows. I'm kind of ready for the answer when someone talks about it.
Yeah.
We just got some PUBG the other day. Got impatient. Couldn't wait for it to go on sale anymore.
Yeah.
I'm tired. Tired of waiting. Gotta check this out. Wow, it's still fresh and popping. Pa-pa-pa-pa-pa-pa-pa-pa.
Yes, it's
Saw something about an update too for increasing server stability. this remains to be seen. I haven't played it at all yet. We got it like 2 days ago, and you know, we'll get to it eventually, I suppose.
Yeah, like I said, I'd go back and I would have tried Fortnite, but I've been seeing updates about. I think there was like a stealth mode where you can have bushes as disguises and stuff, but I want fixes on that lag and the load and all that.
I mean, from what I've heard, I don't know if PUBG's gonna be any better for it, but we'll see.
As long as it's not putting me in some totally different location that I was using, because, you know, hiding behind a car.
Repeatedly.
Hiding behind a car, and, you know, it just puts me in front of the car. I'm like, I'm gonna get shot at, you dumb shit game. Like, stop moving me. Or, I don't know.
We'll test it out. Bulma has low tolerance for bullshit. I have a little thicker skin when it comes to weird shit in games. But you know, I think that comes from playing in the old days, when if something was weird, you just accepted it and moved on. There was no one to complain to. There was no internet to hear your whines.
There was something that we had written down from the other day, how PUBG was staying, was it PC and Xbone exclusive, and...
Oh yeah, they announced, the PUBG crew announced that it would stay Xbone and PC exclusive, excuse me, because, in part, because the PlayStation, okay, I don't want to misquote this. They said something to the effect of like, well, the PlayStation Store said that they have very strict standards for what makes it onto the PlayStation Store. Sony said that to them.
Yeah, that they would have a game ready and it would take months for it to launch, even though it was ready and stuff.
Yeah.
And yet, you know, they're promoting shit games like Black Tiger.
But meanwhile, Life of Black Tiger is on there. Talk about quality control. Come on, Sony, you're better than this. I don't know if I actually believe that, but you know, I like Sony a little bit right now. More Horizon Zero Dawn, please. More good games, please. Keep that up.
Yeah, I like that shit.
Yeah, I like good games. That's why we're all here. We all game. We all like the good ones.
No, actually, I really like the shitty games that are really clunky and just want all my money. Didn't you know? That's what the chart says.
I was gonna say, if there's a way to remake Resident Evil 1, but suck out all the fun, and then add in microtransactions. Perfect.
Ooh, you know what I just remembered? I saw a really scathing article that ripped apart Dave Chappelle's new stand-up on Netflix.
Oh, I haven't heard it. I haven't seen it yet.
I've seen it on there, but have not clicked on it. I've been a little hesitant because it's like, nah, dude, you left, and...
You know, I don't really care about all that. I care more about, like, his comedy's just veered a little towards the douchey side.
Yeah, and that's exactly what this person was saying. Like, in some of the...
Like, I don't care about that whole thing where, you know, he took a bunch of money from Comedy Central, then dipped off to Africa for a while. You know, that's cool. Whatever. You do you, man. But, I hear that's what happened. Maybe I'm completely off base with that. Bear in mind, okay? That's the story I've heard. I don't really care about that one iota, though. I saw his last stand-up, bit of stand-up, and like I said, I thought he came off a bit douchey.
Yeah, I heard
Like,
that there was a
okay,
part...
that was a little not funny. And Guys, I watch stuff like Bill Burr. You know what I mean? Like, Bill Burr's offensive as hell, but he's funny. It doesn't come off like a raging douchebag.
Yeah, like I heard he pretended to urinate on the audience, like R. Kelly, doing a little joke, little skit about him, and it was not tasteful. It wasn't funny. Apparently, I'd like
mean,
to.
you know, one can argue that comedy doesn't have to be tasteful or anything like that. You know, I gotta say, guys, like, I'm one of these people. I'll defend people going out there and making rape jokes and like really distasteful shit because that's comedy. You know what I mean? So if you don't agree with it, that's okay. But
It's just like he had a lot of mixed statements in his stand-up, like talking about there's been a lot of people coming out talking about sexual harassment and, you know, rape accusations getting thrown around like crazy lately. People coming forward. He was saying, you know, oh, but I bet if these men were these gross old men and they were attractive, you know, they wouldn't be complaining like that. But then it's like previously, you know, he's making.
I think rape is rape, no matter how handsome you are. I'm sorry.
Yeah, you know, and then it's even then, like previously, he had just been making jokes about the R. Kelly thing, and you know, people like it came forward about that. Like, you're totally contradicting yourself. Like, I don't think was it a teenage girl. I don't think Tony cared that it was R. Kelly. Like, he still got shit for that. And I don't know. It's just like it seemed like he just to be crass as. I'd maybe give it a shot, but it doesn't seem like
being crass gets the views sometimes. That's all I'm saying.
Oh, I totally get that. It just seems like it's definitely not the Chappelle Show Dave that I watched as a kid, which I shouldn't have been watching as a kid. But
I mean, yeah, Chappelle Show's funny.
Yeah, I love it.
Yeah, I know. Everyone loves Chappelle's Show. I don't know. Like I said, I saw the last stand-up that he did, and I guess I thought it veered a little on the douchey side. You know, if you disagree, cool. I'm like, whatever. Agree to disagree. I don't know. I probably won't check it out. I just don't care.
Exactly.
I just don't care about drama and stirring the pot and making a big fuss about whatever. Whatever. Got strong opinions? That's cool, don't we all? Maybe keep them to yourself if they're incredibly douchey, though.
Yeah.
Like women who were raped would probably be okay with it if it was someone handsome. Jesus Christ. Oh, what an incredibly un-PC episode. How did this happen? How did this happen? We did fine. We got like a whole month's worth of content here. Me saying, gee golly, Willikers and all this. And then in one episode, we just go completely off the rails. And probably offended everybody in some way or another.
Nah.
Yeah. 300 unsubscribers. But we don't even have that many. People will subscribe just to unsubscribe.
Damn. Please don't do that.
Yeah, please don't do
Oh, God.
Nah, it's not that bad. Everyone can handle a little opinion.
Well,
I don't really feel like we've voiced any controversial opinions here either. Not mine.
There's something controversial. You ready for
Controversial?
Yeah.
Let's hear it.
I like pineapple on my pizza.
That is pretty controversial. Pineapple on your pizza is disgusting.
So many unsubscribes. Okay, I guess we'll delete the channel now.
Yeah.
No one wants to watch the pineapple lover Bulma.
Uh,
No!
I'm probably gonna unsubscribe for pineapple hating Pip.
Don't do that, I love you.
Oh, guys, well, this has been an episode gone completely off the rails. We even had the book. We even had the notebook. How does this happen?
That's what happens when you have daily uploads on the Daily Brief.
See you next time, guys.
Leia! Enjoy this fan art I forgot to put up because terrible Bulma is terrible.